We started our Monday morning here in England with Yuvraj Singh trending on Twitter. Sanjay Manjrekar joining me to reflect on the retirement of an Indian cricket legend. Have you got some of your favourite memories of him? I see everyone is posting their favourite Yuvraj Singh moment, memory.
I've got actually one memory when he had that the illness and he was out of cricket for a while, and then he slowly started getting back to full fitness, started playing a few matches, and he was fast-tracked into the Indian team. And I thought that they rushed him a bit too much, and I felt because the public, was behind him, they made an emotional decision with Yuvraj Singh. So typically I had to say something about it. I said it on Twitter that this is not a good cricketing decision. It's based more on emotions, and he's not yet ready, and he should have been tested in some of the other matches. He goes in and gets a Man of the Match award in the first game that he plays. And who is doing the interview after the match? It's me. So I'm getting all set, and I knew that he would have some kind of a comeback or something to say. So then I announced Yuvraj Singh is the player of the match, and when he's coming there, both of us are looking at each other and smiling. And it was one of the sweetest moments where I saw that Yuvraj Singh had no issue with me with what I had said or predicted, because he had seen something much more grave, that illness, life-threatening disease, that all this didn't matter. And he came in and gave such a beautiful interview. I said, there were some people who didn't want to in the team. He said, yeah, I wonder who those people were, and he was just brilliant, so my heart went out to him that day.
Tell me about the legacy he leaves. What will he be remembered for?
One of the best one-day limited overs batsmen the world has ever seen, not just an Indian batsman, because he had everything. He had the game to appeal to the audiences, he was entertaining, it was great to watch, and more importantly, played the match-winning innings. From 2007 to about 2011 and slightly before that as well, if you looked at any player in that Indian team who had won more Man of the Match awards, it was Yuvraj Singh, even more than Tendulkar. So that was the impact that he had on Indian cricket in that time.
What sets him apart as an individual?
I don't know him as an individual, but I see him as a very relaxed person, and I once was on the flight with him. He was sitting in the first row, and he had his feet up there, and very relaxed individual, and he got into a conversation with one of my colleagues who's a commentator, and I could see that he's just got a very relaxed way of saying some of the very sensitive things and all that. So laid back character, but as I knew him mostly as a cricketer, and I saw him as a guy who was selfless, who went in. I never saw Yuvraj Singh play selfish innings, and I've seen quite a few over the years where they would play their own innings and sometimes it would come at the cost of the team's result. Yuvraj was never like that.
Okay, well there you have it, Sanjay Manjrekar with his tribute to Yuvraj Singh.